Alright, welcome back. So, in the previous part, we started off with our new mud kit. And we got running shoes. Thank you. So, again, this is a tag team let's play. We're still not done with the first gym just yet. We probably won't get there until, or we won't finish that until the next part. So, we got a few things we need to do in the Pokemart before we start off. And we need to, we need some antidotes, some potions, some paralyze, heal, some awakening, and finish it off with, let's see here. How many Pokeballs did we get? We got 5. And we might as well spend all the money. Why not? What was Brandon going to use it for anyways? Again, his channel is in the description and will be at the end of the video. And is on my channel as well. So, make sure to check him out. He does a lot of Pokemon stuff. A lot of Nuzlocke challenges and things. As well as some Mario stuff. So, we have a Wurmple. And no, I am not going to catch a Wurmple. You can't make me. I refuse to have a bug type in my party. You can't make me. Like, that's the thing with bug types. They're generally not good. I'm sorry, bug type lovers. I really wish that they were. But I just can't get into them. Alright, little boy. Come here so I can beat your ass. Oh, youngster, my bad. There's a Poochyena. Oh, level 5 Poochyena. Let's go ahead and start off with us just lowering his accuracy a little. Mud Slap is not a super powerful attack. I mean, to be fair, like, if you're going to give an attack accuracy lowering capability, you can't give it much else, because lowering accuracy is kind of broken. Not as bad as, like, Gen 1, obviously. In that game, if you got hit with a sand attack, good luck. Alright. Unfortunately, here's the one difference in playstyle that I had noticed in our Crystal Let's Play. I tend to fight all the trainers. Personally, even though it's annoying to have to fight all the trainers, I'd rather fight them and get the XP, because trainer battles always give more XP than random encounters. Mainly because the levels tend to be higher on average. But also, they just tend to be a little more interesting than just random encounters all the time. But, getting to my point, when we were doing the Crystal Let's Play, I'd watch Rando's videos, because, you know, seeing what I missed, plus I like to see what his reactions were to some of my choices. But he avoids a lot of trainers. And I think that's the mentality with Nuzlocke that he has. Because the Nuzlocke, or at least in the versions that he plays, he always has like a stack of rare candies, so he levels his Pokemon up without any challenge. So, Yeah, we are catching ourselves a Ralts. It's a boy Ralts, but you can still evolve them up to Gardevoir. I think that's only a chain. I think you can always do that. It's Alright, let's go ahead and give Ralts a fitting name. Any second now. Again, this is post-commentary, so... NSFW? Maybe he'll understand when he's older. This is one of the things that I'm excited to see Rando's reaction to. Unfortunately, our Ralts only knows Growl. So, like Abra in the other games, or in... yeah. Like Abra, Ralts doesn't really know how to defend itself. So, we're going to have to keep it up front and switch in to try and get some levels on it. Because we really wanted to get to level 7, I believe. Because 7, I'm pretty sure it's 7. 6 or 7. Ralts learns Confusion, which is a great move to know at this point in the game. So, I was unsure if Abra was actually in this game, so I did go with Ralts. Plus, I mean, it's Gen 3. The reason why I like Abra a lot, I like the Abra line, because they're powerful Psychic types. Psychic is one of my favorite types in the game. But I also really like the Gardevoir line. So, I'm fine with going with this. At this point in Pokemon, Gardevoir was still only Psychic. I don't really know what Fairy does, or like what the type matchings are with Fairy. Again, I've never played past Gen 4. So, once we get past Gen 4, once we do Diamond next, which is the next Pokemon game that I plan on doing for the channel, we'll kind of have to see. I'm unsure where to really go with Gen 5 and beyond. I will want to do past that point, but we'll see. So, one of the new things added to Gen 3 were berries. Oran berries are the sort of default heal 10 HP item. Berries you can put back into the ground and they will grow eventually. Lastia, which has a Zigzagoon. Yeah, unfortunately, Ralts still does not have Confusion yet, so it's gonna be all on Mudkip to do this. Unfortunately, I was debating going back to the Pokemon Center, but I was kind of hoping that we'd be a little closer to the next town, so we could just heal there. By the way, Mudkip does now has Water Gun, which is a great attack to have. This will make pretty quick work of most of the Pokemon we fight that aren't Shroomish. I'm actually a little nervous with naming Ralts this. I'm hoping that YouTube doesn't see the letters and is like, how dare you put that on YouTube? This is now 18 and older, this Pokemon game. Anyways, I hate poison so much. Of course, my kid gets hit with a absorb. Ouch. That's a critical hit. And, of course, gains that health right back. Alright. We gotta use a potion, I think. No? No? Ooh. Are we? Right. Left and right. Okay. Thankfully, the Shroomish is not very smart. And uses a tackle. Okay. So, this is what keeps happening. They moved the bag and the Pokemon commands. I went back and looked at Crystal, and they moved them from Crystal. And it keeps fucking me up so much. Because my muscle memory is to go to the right to access my Pokemon. Well, since they changed that, I keep accessing my bag instead. It's pissing me off. I was, like, when I was playing it, I was like, this feels wrong. Somehow. I don't know why, but this feels wrong. Did they change this? And of course the Pokemon Center's right here, so wasted a berry for no reason. That's cool. Alright, let's talk with all the NPCs in the Pokemon Center. That way we never have to talk to them ever again. Scientific Wizard. Alright, hello there, trainer. You've got a hobby of collecting profiles of Pokemon trainers. So, how about it? May I see your profile? Sure. Alright, this is what I went with. It was a chore to find all these words. I was like, as soon as I saw smell, I knew, and there had to be all the other words to say smell you later. Wanted to dig into my inner Gary. Alright. Right, I never actually healed my Pokemon. Free healthcare, please. Thank you. You've restored your Pokemon. Okay, let's head back into the grass and do some more Pokemon battles. Found one potion. Alright, what do we got? A Lotad. Love these little guys. You know what? You're so cute. I can't even... See, that's what I'm talking about. Instinctively tried to go to my Pokemon and clicked on the bag instead. Curse you, game. Curse you. Anyways, I think we're actually going to catch this one. I know it's a little redundant since we have a Mudkip to get a Lotad, but it's more for the grass-type moves. Plus, I mean, who doesn't love Ludicolo? I think that's the name, right? It's been a while since I've played Gen 3. tend to like to have a grass type early. They tend to not be as important to me later on in the game. So, what do we want to call this thing? I was going to go with Lotad, but then I realized that wouldn't make much sense later on, and we already did the one joke. So, I just go with Low. No, Low. Anyways, yeah. Traveling is wonderful. When I was young, I roamed the seas. Sigh. I think you meant yawn. Really shouldn't do these at like 10:30 at night, because I'm always tired whenever I do it. Shining grin full of hope, or it could be a look at a somber silence. Okay, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go and cry in the bed. Didn't think a Pokemon game would make me feel so hard. Damn it. Not another one! Unfortunately, this derp won't let you leave town until you go into the gym. I just want to go into the house. Why is this sign here? Screw off, buddy. Alright, well, let's talk to this guy. Maybe he has something interesting to say. Not really. Fine, we'll go into the gym. Well, it is an emerald. So, you're all finished moving in? Oh, I see. You have a Pokemon. That's great news. I'll be looking forward to it. Damn it, Wally's here. Stay with my relatives in Vandertuff. Okay, unfortunately this is another one of those dumb tutorial things that the game is a little pompous about. So this is Wally. He received a Zigzagoon from our father here, and he's tasking us with going with Wally to watch him catch another Pokemon. It's one of those things, it's like, as a veteran player, I already know this. I really don't need to watch Wally here catch a Pokemon. Especially after I've already caught 2 of them. But, unfortunately, the game does not have a check for that. It's like, oh, you already caught a Pokemon? Therefore, we don't need to actually show you this, because you already know how to do it. But, whatever. It's whatever. It takes an extra 2 minutes, probably. And, I mean, you don't have any control over this. Wally just does this on his own. So, it's not even like you're showing him how to do it. I mean, he's showing us. Yes, but you don't bring your Pokemon back. Woo! Good job for Wally. Can you leave me alone now? I did it! Yay me! So, did it work out? Yep. Errol's just like, why'd you make me do that, Dad? I realize you like to embarrass me because you're a dad. Like, can't you just tell me some dad jokes instead? Alright, head for Rustboro, say. So, yeah. We are not fighting our dad just yet. Thankfully, yeah. Thankfully, we're not fighting our dad yet. If I remember correctly, the dad is one of the hardest. One of the harder, gym leaders. His normal types are pretty dangerous, if I remember correctly. Alright. Excuse me, let me guess. In the way you're dressed, you're a Pokemon trainer. Well, maybe not. Your clothes aren't all that dirty. You're either a rookie trainer, or maybe you're just an ordinary kid. I'm roaming the land in search of trainers. Sorry to have taken your time. And this is where I kind of debated whether to continue on or not. I just like to think of this as Emerald thinking to herself, what the frick just happened? Okay. Let's go and see this house now that we can actually go inside. Ah, you must be Emerald, right? Thank you for playing with Wally's parents. Frail and sickly. Air is a lot cleaner there. It's not like there's factories around here. Like, this just looks like a little town. I don't really know what the difference would be. Anyways. You're going to throw a Pokeball. Weaken. Yep. Thank you, tutorial. You got anything to say? Oh, I'm not a trainer. Yeah, here's the thing, though. Half of them, if I just run past them, I'm not locking eyes with them. So, I'm not sure why I have to fight them. Like there. I wasn't facing him. He just decided to attack me for no reason. Alright, so, let's see. I think we're... Oh, okay. Level 6, we do know Confusion at this point. So this makes Ralts an actual threat. Yeah. Unfortunately, did not finish Zigzagoon off, which is a little annoying. But it does hurt itself, so, you know. No, I kind of want to get Ralts up the level. I believe there are C-Dots in this game. I think they're a little harder to find. C-Dot and Lotad are one of those, the type of Pokemons that are in one version or the other with Ruby and Sapphire. I believe Sapphire has Lotad, while Ruby has C-Dot. But C-Dot doesn't have the benefit of also being a water type. And water tends to be a pretty powerful type in these games. So, unfortunately, oddly, Lotad only knows one move that's actually good, and it's a random ghost type move. Whatever. So we're going to start switching out Lotad so it can get some levels as well. One Pokemon, and it's Magikarp. Okay, so normally I wouldn't do this, but this is going to take a while. But I do want Lotad to actually fight this on its own, because, I mean, even though it's a Magikarp, it's still a level 9 Magikarp. So I am speeding through this. Normally I wouldn't do this for a fight, but in this case, it's a Magikarp. We all know what Magikarps are like. Splash. Alright. You, I don't think have any... You're not a Pokemon trainer, so... Anyone home? Let's check these vases. Vases, however you want to say it. I say vase. But to each their own. Seaside Cottage is where Mr. Briny lives. Right, so that way, back south is just back to the town. So yeah, as you can probably somewhat notice, I am cutting out some of the random encounters, because yeah, they're like Zigzagoons and Poochyenas. So not really worth keeping in, especially when it's like the 5th one that we've seen. No, not even 5th, the like 10th each. Alright, let's get this over with. We must have been fated to meet. No, we did not. No, we are not. Lady Cindy. Alright. I don't think Lotad could take on... Well, can't, because he has a ghost type move, and that would do absolutely nothing to a normal type like Zigzagoon. Stop whipping your tail at me. Thankfully, I don't think it ever really capitalizes on my weakened state. Because if it hit me with an actual attack, it would actually really hurt. Alright, cool. I realize this is like the 5th or 6th Zigzagoon that we've seen in a trainer battle, so there's not a lot to say about it at this point. Okay. Trainer tips. Yep. Cool. So, yeah, we have the obligatory forest starter dungeon for the Pokemon game. I forget what the name of this one is. There's so many. I think it's... Is it just Petalburg? Petalburg Forest or something like that? Anyways, it's... There's not much difference between this one and literally any other first forest dungeon type thing. You primarily fight bug types in here. You can choose to capture a bug type. I'm not going to do that. I don't plan on doing that. If Rando does it, I'm going to be very upset with him. No, I won't. I can't ever be actually upset with him, but, you know. I just don't see a reason to get one most of the time. I think later gens make bug types a bit better, but like the early ones, I mean, there's a reason why most of the early game trainers are all bug type Pokemon, and why a lot of late game ones do not have bug types. So, all you got is Wurmples? Yep, that's all I could catch. Great. No, I realize I'm griping a little bit, but it's all in good fun. Like, I do genuinely enjoy the early Pokemon games. Even this one, where I haven't really played it as much. It's just unfortunate, like, even at this point, they're in the series, they really didn't change much since, you know, the first game. Like, it's all pretty much the same stuff over and over. And I realize that later gens really haven't changed much either, from an outsider looking in. So, alright, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next part.